Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Shaka Hislop, Steve McManaman, Stevie, Nicol, all with us. It was fun, wasn't it? Nice show, Stevie. You enjoy yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yep, good, lovely. Shaka, now that Brazil are out, did this diminish Vinicius Jr.'s chance of the Ballon d'Or?
Yes, I think it did.
Yep.
I think coming in at the end of the domestic European seasons, all the talk was whoever had a better tournament between Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. would run away with the Ballon d'Or, and not because of Vinicius Jr. but Brazil have been poor throughout.
No.
And he had one standout game against Paraguay. Saying that, Jude Bellingham, while has been better, hasn't set the world alight as maybe we'd expected. But it certainly does damage Vinicius's claim.
You love a Ballon d'Or chat, don't you, Macca?
Yes, I love a Ballon d'Or chat. I think Vinicius Jr. will get the Ballon d'Or.
Why?
Because I just think he's had a better season.
But what about what we've just talked about?
I don't think it matters.
I think it does.
I think the Ballon d'Or.
I think
the Ballon d'Or is already sorted out, and it'll be Vinicius Jr. who've got it.
I think if Spain win it, and
Rodri will get it. Go away.
There could be a
maybe if England win it and Jude's winning,
maybe.
that may switch it. But I don't think it'll. If England go out, I don't think, as much as Rodri's had a wonderful season domestically, he could win it. But the fact that they never did anything in the Champions League, they'll give it to one of the Champions League winners.
Right. Stevie, what do you think?
Rodri ain't winning it.
Okay. Who do you think might win it?
I don't like the Ballon d'Or.
No, I know, Stevie.
I don't like the Ballon d'Or.
No.
And it'll be one of the two boys from Real Madrid.
Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night there were a total of 51 fouls called in the Uruguay-Brazil match. Do you remember playing in a match with that many fouls?
Played in a game with more than that.
Go on.
Guess who it was against?
Tell me.
Uruguay.
Ah.
World Cup 1986.
Yes.
We had to beat them. If we beat them, we qualified. And they got a man sent off after 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So we're like, nice one. Referee's not taking any nonsense. Deserved red. The rest of the game, they kicked absolute lumps out of us, and the referee never. I think he booked a couple of them.
Right.
Never sent.
Where was he from? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was something like every minute and 30 seconds there was a free kick.
A minute.
Something like that. It was absolutely crazy.
You had a chance, a half chance in that game? Talk me through it.
I had a good chance. Well, it's when you watch it on the TV, it's different because you see clearly. But when you're on the field and the ball's come across, it's come across the 6-yard box.
Right.
But it's come through 3 or 4 players, not just defenders, but our players as well. And I made a run inside the fullback, and it happens so quickly. The ball's pinging across.
Yeah.
And had I made a decent contact, it would have been a goal easy because the goalkeeper was still towards his near post. But I didn't catch it properly. I caught it with the underside of my boot on my studs. And so it's going to the goal, but I had taken the pace off the ball and the goalkeeper got across, parried it out. So I probably should have scored. But as I said, they kicked lumps out of us more than you saw.
Is that one of your biggest regrets?
No, I don't have any regrets.
What score was the game?
Sitting here, I'd rather sit there, to be honest. Sit here.
What score was the game?
0-0.
Oh.
He hardly booked MD, never sent anybody else off.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about kicking, spitting, just you name it. But the referee, having done the right thing after 5 minutes,
Then that was it. You felt
that was it. He never went near anybody else. And
what about you, Macca?
No, I don't think I've been involved with a game like what I saw last
Given
night. the
the way that you played, defenders and must have tried to kick you.
Oh yeah,
to stop.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, as Stevie said, when the game becomes that fragmented and that stop-start all the time. I remember watching when the Copa America a couple of years ago, and it was the same. The Argentina-Brazil final, the semi-final, it was just foul after foul after foul after foul, and it wasn't enjoyable at all watching the game now, and that diminishes from what is a wonderful tournament. People are not speaking about the quality; they're speaking about how many fouls there are, isn't it? And that's disappointing, really.
Where are you, Shaq?
Nah, nothing that bad. I thought that was awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Big Copa America semi-final match between Uruguay and Colombia coming up. Do you think one of them is set to be the next best team out of South America, or do you expect Argentina to finish off Canada in the other semi and beat Colombia or Uruguay in the final?
Well, as you know, in my predictions, Dan, I'm always spot on. I went for Argentina to win it all.
Okay.
I'm sticking by that. I had Colombia, Uruguay in the other semi-final, and Colombia to beat Uruguay. So I'm sticking with that. Argentina,
Colombia
have
been the
final.
best team, is that fair to say so far? I know they haven't.
Yeah, I think so. I think Colombia have been really impressive throughout. Their game with Brazil was also a little bit...
a bit fragmented as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but other than that, I think Colombia have been absolutely fantastic.
Do coaches instruct players to be more defensive in knockout tournaments, or is it just human nature to be less risky when the stakes are so high, Macca?
I think there's a bit of both, to be honest. I think people become, well, certainly certain footballers become a lot more safe when they play for the national team because they don't want to commit errors. They don't want to play that pass in case it gets given away. You know, you see England have been very defensive, but on the other hand, if you look at the likes of Rodri or Fabian Ruiz, for instance, you know, or the two wingers for Spain, there's no way their managers tell them to be defensive. They're actually ultra positive, aren't they, going forward?
Yeah.
So I just think it's different teams have different methods and different players, and it all depends on how critical the press are back home and how much pressure you've got on your shoulders. I think it's different for each team, really. If you're a big team, you probably are a little bit more secure. If you're a lesser team with no real pressure on you, go out and play and enjoy yourself and become heroes.
Stevie, what did you do as a manager before penalty shootouts?
You just try and get people positive, you know.
Are you even listening, Macca? Like, not now, I meant ahead of penalty shootouts.
Of course
I'd like to what a manager's saying.
But I mean, I think a lot of players, once it gets down to that situation, know what is in front of them and know whether they want to take a penalty if they've got, you know, if they feel they've got the mental capacity to take a penalty.
Right.
Then when everybody's listening to the manager. He's the main person.
When you're talking to them, you're not actually talking to everybody. You're talking to the ones that need to hear you.
I see.
You know, some players, they won't be listening because they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're going to do, and they don't need anything from me.
Yeah.
But there'll be others, and I'm thinking mainly probably from what? After the first 5, those are the guys that are listening.
Right.
Because they're like, oh no, if I have to take one.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, be positive, pick your spot, get your head down, get over it, make sure you put some pace on it. You know, you're really talking to those guys as opposed to your normal guys that take penalties. Because they know.
Yeah.
They know what's
What would you say? What are you going to say to your goalkeeper?
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
You know,
what is anyone going to say to you?
Nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
Did anyone say anything to you ever?
Not really. Well, I wasn't listening. I'm the one who wasn't listening.
He was asleep. He took a little break.
He wouldn't want the manager saying, "Come on, Shaka, save the penalty." He knows what he's going to do.
We believe it.
Whenever I was involved in the penalty shootout, it was always the goalkeeper coach would come over,
right?
And he would, and we would just kind of, and he just trying to keep you calm, get your thoughts together. You know, it's nothing, no instruction you can give at that point.
What did you say? Harry used to say to you, "Oh, we need a clean sheet today."
Harry's pre-game team talk was always the same. He's like, I had a look at their team sheet, lads, and I wouldn't have any of these players here. It didn't matter who we were playing. We were playing Man U, run away. I wouldn't. I'd have maybe one of them. Like, behave yourself, Harry. We all know.
What do you make of Bielsa's comments that something needs to be done to encourage teams to play more entertaining football? Practically speaking, what could be done to accomplish that? Golden goal with unlimited extra times, like in hockey? Tried golden goal before, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's rotten.
Yeah, it's awful, yeah.
I saw Bielsa's comments, and while I'm tempted to agree with him at a level, I also think that the game just kind of goes through these cycles.
Yeah.
And right now, it's about a team ethic and the team all playing in certain patterns and making sure everybody knows each other's roles. And that's brought success. And there may come a time before long where team successes are built on individuals. And for me, I think every generation kind of goes through these cycles where you complain about, we don't have the players of yesteryear. And it just comes back around.
And also, Bielsa's had that many jobs. There's a lot of his jobs that he's taken when he hasn't played entertaining football. There's certain teams that he has played really entertaining football, but it's all about the personnel that you inherit.
Yeah.
And, you know, those last night, Uruguay didn't play entertaining football, did they? It was far from it.
What do you think, Stevie?
Well, that's okay if you're. That's okay if your team's full of great players.
Top of the league, of course.
What if you're like a Switzerland, for example, who've got some decent players, but can't go toe-to-toe with...
Right.
You know, they can't go toe-to-toe. So it's okay to say that if you're managing the best team and you've got good players. You know, it's a bit like playing out the back. You know, you shouldn't be playing out the back if your players are not good enough.
Not good enough,
but yet, somehow...
Everyone
Somehow they keep making them do it.
Yeah.
With that nonsense
and they keep
I'll
getting
take
caught.
the blame, yes. If it goes wrong, I'll take the blame. Yes.
Stevie, what are your thoughts on Klopp's 4th of July post? Did you see this?
I didn't know.
I think it was at Fenway Park.
Yeah, it was a clip from last year, and he just said happy.
Yeah, and he goes, "I love America."
I love America.
Like
we had some massive.
What have people done?
They've
got excited. They've got excited.
Put 2 and 2 together and came up with 64.
Do you believe that he could genuinely be interested in coaching the US?
Yes, but not now.
Not now.
Not in the near future.
Come on, take the England job.
Yeah, not now.
Not now.
Not now.
You're thinking quite a lot.
Well, because
because
it's very difficult to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and figure out what they're thinking.
Exactly. But in 15 years, if he gets the opportunity...
But you've got the World Cup coming up 2026. Take a year
no chance. No. No. Maybe in 15 years or something.
Right.
Not in the near future.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's far too good for that. For for international management.
He's
no chance. No
job.
No, all right then. Okay. For Shaka, this is easy. What was the best save of the tournament? Which keeper do you rate the highest?
Which tournament?
Oh, sorry, the Euros. I know you've been on Copa.
Yeah,
Did you see Austria-Turkey?
Yeah.
No,
Hold on, my cord just come out in the back here.
Okay.
So I can't hear the music.
Okay.
What? So what were we talking about?
Best save.
Best save of the tournament.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Austria-Turkey.
Yeah, the Turkey
Yeah.
goalkeeper was. Yeah.
That was fine.
The Dutch goalkeeper made a really good save later on yesterday as well.
Yes, yeah, he did.
That was impressive.
Yes.
But
What have you been doing, Chad?
I've just been everywhere, doing everything.
Have you rated the goalkeepers in the tournaments in the Euros? Obviously,
I think there's been a lot of good goalkeepers in tournaments. Diego Costa again, who I've mentioned, young Dutch keeper from Brighton, who I thought looked wonderful throughout.
Unai Simon's got a ricket in him though.
Always has though.
Yeah.
Always has. But then he's more the ball-playing goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I think than shot-stopping goalkeeper, and so it's a different ask for him.
Final question. Did Macca ever see Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, ever get really mad and flip out? He seems so positive and friendly.
No.
Chilled.
Yeah. But I saw him when he played for Madrid, and so he was very chill then. Maybe when he was at Milan and he had those awful injuries, he might have been a bit more angry. But certainly when he was at Madrid, he was very, very happy, very chilled, and liked to enjoy himself, like we all know.
Very much. At training, did you smile to yourself when you just saw him like half running, not really trying?
He tried.
Yeah.
Yes, but he used to enjoy himself. A bit like you, Dan.
Not anymore. ESPN FC is back on your screens tomorrow. Be sure to join us as we turn our attention to the semi-finals in both the Euros and Copa America as well. Be sure to join us for that. Are you in tomorrow as well, Stevie?
I am, yeah.
Oh, not Shaka, you're not. You're
No,
not
I'm not.
2 days in a row, are you?
No chance.
Frank's off again tomorrow.
Is he?
Yeah.
Before the France game on Tuesday.
Well, I didn't do this.
I'm in, mate. Yeah. Of course, I'm
off tomorrow as well.
I'm here.
There you are.
I might as well
Kay will be here. So
I might as well come in if I'm here.